Okay, hello today, my fellow expats. Today we're going to chat about TikTok. Now, you probably say, what does TikTok have to do with anything? It has a lot to do with anything. So today's topic was discussed with me and one of my subscribers, and I thought I wanted to share it with you. The thing we have here today is that when you go to TikTok, from what I'm noticing, every third video is a girl doing a live, okay? And there beginning to be more and more lives on TikTok, where at first, when it first started, people were advertising, doing dances, funny skits. Now, from what I'm seeing, as you scroll through, every third video, some girl is doing a live. And in these live feeds, I've seen anywhere from 130 people viewing her. Another girl, she said she had almost 800 people viewing her. And the thing I'm starting to ask myself is, when guys go and get into one of those groups and watch the lives and comment and talk about how beautiful, how pretty she is, how much they love her, what are they hoping to gain out of this? It's like, how can you look at one fish when you got a whole school of fish, you see? And the thing guys have to understand, the way a person treats you tells you what they think of you. And the way you allow people to treat you tells what you think of yourself. So when you're sitting in these chat rooms and you're looking at these girls, it's like everybody's hoping to gain her favor. And in fact, nobody is gaining her favor. Now, here's the thing. Here is what you see. You see one girl. You see one person there that you're trying to get her attention. But here is what she sees. She sees a whole group of guys like it's the Million Man March. She doesn't see an individual. She just sees someone there that's commenting on her live feed. She sees someone who's elevating her ego, making her feel she's more attractive than she really is. And this is all you guys are doing. You're creating this monster of someone who they feel I don't have to do better because the guys like me the way that I am. There's no reason for me to improve because the guys like me the way that I am. And then you wonder why on the flip side, nobody's giving you their attention. Now, I'm sorry to say this, but that's it. Sometimes it has to be said because you guys are creating the monster that you don't like. You have to be some kind of desperate or foolish to sit here and think you're going to sit in a live feed with 100 other guys, and out of that 130 guys, she's going to pull you out. I just sit there and I'm in awe of how these guys are, not all of them, but the majority is confessing love, confessing marriage, and some of the girls are not even commenting. So let's look at a few of their TikToks, and you can comment on them, because I want to hear your side of the thing. Comment down in the description, tell me what you think. So let's take a look at some here. So what we have here, okay, we got the first one here that I want to look at. All right, she's just sitting there. She talks a little bit. She's trying to get the guys to follow and like her, send her those little hearts and stuff to go on her feed. I guess they get something for doing that. But for the most part, that's it. There's no direct communication. There's no real interaction. As you can see, she's looking down, she's doing something. You know, it's like she's very nonchalantly engaging. It's like, hey, do this, and then her attention goes somewhere else. you know. See, she's happy once she get that engagement. See, when you're doing this, all it's doing is boosting their ego. And that's all she wants. Okay, she gets another one. So basically, that's the gist of what she's doing. Is no real anything here, okay? Is no reason for me to sit and waste my time doing this. I mean, I don't know about your time, but my time is valuable than just be sitting here trying to get somebody's attention who really don't want to talk to me anyway. My time is valuable. So let's go on to the next one. Now in this next one, you pretty much, basically, they're all the same. Now here you got just the 4 girls. They say nothing. This is all they do. They sit there and look at the camera. Or 6 girls, actually, because I see a little head at the bottom. And this is it. This is it. They switch around so you can kind of see all the girls, but that's the only interaction you get. They just sit there and stare. So I'm asking myself, why would someone waste their time doing that? Do you not have something better that you can do other than sit here and look at someone's TikTok that they're not even talking to you? They're not even talking, period. They're just sitting here looking. I think they had over 100 in their chat room. I mean, I just have other things I can be doing. So let's go here to the next one. Now, think about this. She's on her phone. Guys are trying to comment. She's basically ignoring them. Is this what guys have lowered themselves to? You're going to be engaging to someone that's not engaging back to you. That's like playing tennis by yourself. You hit the ball across the net, you run over there and you get it and you hit it back to yourself. The other person just stands there, hold the racket, look at the cell phone. She's talking to someone else, not even engaging with her audience. So what would be the point of guys even being here? This is the part I don't get. No engagement. All right, so let's go to the next one. Now, here in the next one, and this is very interesting here. She does a little talking to her audience, not that much, but she's given the most engagement out of all of them. But she did mention once before she was married. And I'm thinking to myself, well, why are you online talking to these guys if you're married? What's the point? But it's because she's attention seeking. She needs some validation, and she don't want the validation from her husband. So she gets online and she talks with the guys on TikTok. So let's look at one more. All right, so on this one, she does a little bit more engaging, but you know, unless you speak her language, you really would not understand. So that's about it. I mean, these videos or these lives, I just don't see the point in them. You know, to me, look like she's at work, so she's really not engaging the audience. She's doing whatever she's doing on the computer at her job and just allowing people to watch her. I mean, I'm real. I just have better things to do with my time than just watch someone sit there. Okay. So let's see what we got here on this one here. Now this one is totally pathetic. She called herself Silent Girl. And that's all she does. She sit there and stare at the camera. I mean, zero engagement. And if you look at the lower right, look at how the guys are commenting and she's just basically ignoring them. I mean, really, guys? No engagement, no interaction, no kind of comment, and her title is Silent Girl. And I really feel, have we gotten that desperate? I mean, I don't get it, because I mean, I have things I have to do, and if I'm going to be online talking to someone, I want them to talk back. You know. Now this girl here, she gave a little engagement, but she just, you know, playing, dancing, not really talking, maybe just a little bit, but that's the extent of it. That's the extent of it. And guys are online catering to this. So as you can see, I don't see the big idea of sitting there in someone's live room. They're doing whatever they're doing, and I'm just sitting there talking to them and they can't reply back. Sitting there being quiet or on their phone or dancing around. Have we gotten that desperate is the question I'm asking you guys. And you tell me what you think in the comment field. Okay, so that's going to wrap this up for right now. As always, like, share, subscribe. Look forward to seeing you in the next video. Take care, guys.